This is an off-the-shelf 18-volt Ryobi P780 shop light. Both brightness settings are rather dim and bluish, maximum only 130 lumens. This demonstration shows brightness levels before and after the modification. The modification includes a fully adjustable brightness. An aggravating design failure with the stock lantern is how easy the switch can accidentally turn on while inside the soft case. The problem is eliminated using a protected rocker switch. Opening the lantern is not easy. You need a security Torx driver with a narrow shank. Torx bits will not fit into the enclosure holes. Also, there is a hidden screw that is under a label. This was a challenging project. The LED and driver circuit were replaced with new modules as well as all the Torx screws. With the higher power level, a heat sink had to be constructed. I used some scrap copper bus bar bent to form around the reflector dome and protrudes through slots cut in the enclosure. Here I'm nickel plating the heat sink to make it more reflective and for corrosion resistance. The small trimmer pot on the buck converter power supply was replaced by an external potentiometer for the brightness control. The old button switch hole was filled in using plastic welding from pieces of a scrap Ryobi charger, and a new hole was drilled. The tiny converter is rated at 3 amps and is near maximum output at the brightest level, so a heat sink with a thermally conductive insulator mount was made from 1/8 inch aluminum. A heat spreader made from copper tape mates to the heat sink and dissipates waste heat through the plastic enclosure. A little Arctic silver thermal paste might help. The new LED is a neutral white 10-watt Cree XML Sinkpad II with a copper base. Additional pieces of scrap ABS plastic were used to make switch protectors. More heat sinking was added to the ends using soldering, copper sheet, braid, aluminum tubing, and epoxy. This may not be the best design, but was all scrap material that I had lying around with a low profile and passive dissipation in mind. Here again is a demonstration before the modification, rated 130 lumens. Here's the P780 after the modifications, comparing to another Ryobi homemade 30-watt LED lantern that is about 2,000 lumens of warm white. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps with your own do-it-yourself projects.